everyone. I'm Phoebe Wild with BoardGameGeek at Gen Con 2016, and I'm here with John Rott of Gatekeeper Games.
Phoebe, thanks for having me.
No worries, thanks for being here. And he's going to tell us all about their new game at Gen Con, new out here.
It's called Adapt. Adapt is a 2 to 3 player card and dice mashup style game where you take mutant fish and you battle to the death. You learn it in about 15 minutes and it plays in about 20 to 30 usually, that's what we say.
Tell us a bit about how it plays, how the game works.
Right. At the beginning of the game, you're going to start with a humble blue, red, or green guppy. They're the only cards in the whole game that have the same stats, all right? We all start at the same level, we just get to choose our favorite color. During the course of the game, we're going to adapt crazy new bodies and parts. We're going to adapt these new parts. All of the parts and bodies are real parts and bodies from actual fish, but now we're going to make this like meta fish, what we call a master fish, and we're going to battle to the death. So if you take a look here, we've upgraded our starting guppy to a flying, regenerating, poisonous, bioelectric dolphin with pufferfish skin, a great white shark's mouth and teeth, along with a swordfish's horn.
I don't want to swim with that creature.
No, not at all. Fortunately, the body's a dolphin. Maybe it'll just like you. It's going to be a freak at SeaWorld. But so this is just one entity that we're going to build. Okay. Now, every single card in the game deck is unique. So what I build and what I buy it's an experience-based drafting system. And we're going to use dice over here. The dice are going to be our attack methodology. When I'm a level 1 body, I'm going to use a D4. When I level up to level 2, I'm going to get to a D6. And then I'm going to get to a D8, then I'm going to get to a D10, and then I'm going to get to use my D12 when I'm the highest level like a dolphin, all right? Our D20s are what we track our experience on. We use our halvesies dice for it. Our halvesies dice are a new line. We'll be talking about those in a few minutes. There's 3 special sets inside of Adapt, okay? And the additional D10 will be used for percentage of odds. So I have a 20% chance of poisoning you. If I roll 1 or 2 on my attack, then you're going to get poisoned in addition to everything else because we'll have those status effects and things that come into that. So since every card in the deck is unique, when I am building a certain build, you can't do it. So what I like to say is we're not only going to be adapting our fish, but we'll both also be forced to adapt our strategy based on what shows up and what the other one buys. So if I'm doing a poison you to death build and you do the poison also and buy the liver, you're going to counter that. We're going to find those ways to go back and forth countering each other's counters until either one of us finds it's the right time to go for the kill. We start going in for attacks and repeating those attacks and trying to do the status effects.
Cool. So how does the drafting work, and how do you tell when you upgrade your fish what level you are or what experience you have or your stats?
This is just one player mat of the 2 that we would have set up. If we had 2 set up, we would have in the middle a gene stream made up of a deck, okay? And a discard pile. So we'll put all these back here like it's the beginning of the game, all right? And I just have my starting guppy, right? The deck is going to flip organically into the gene stream. So we have a lot of fun like genetic meets water joke, kind of play on words, like the gene stream and your gene pool and things like that. So this is going to be the gene stream that my player mat lined up here and yours lined up here. We're going to take turns going back and forth drafting. The gene stream always flows. So if you get one action on your turn, you can buy, you can adapt a part, you can use a special action, or you can attack. So if I buy the heart and I attach it as my organ, so now I'm a regenerating guppy, these are going to slide down. The new card's going to slide into the gene stream. If on your turn you feel like you're ready to attack me, you will attack me. You'll roll your dice to roll damage using your modifiers, but the gene stream's always going to flow. The last card expires, and the new one will come out. So it's always going to cycle at least 1 card each turn. And this is also a very small screw your neighbor mechanic. I wanted bioelectricity. So you attacked to make sure that it went away and got some hits in the meantime.
And so it's only a 2-player game?
It's 2 to 3 players. We have a tuck box of expansions They're right here. I'll open a fresh one for you. If I can get it open. Right? The tuck box inside comes with, oh man, there we go. There we go. We got it.
That's the fastest tuck box opening I've seen, so that's pretty good.
Thank you. Comes with 5 expansions inside of it. You can buy them individually from our booth at 2926 for $5 each, or if you get them together in the tuck box, it's $20, and we're doing 10% off all weekend, so it's $18. So you'll get $25 worth of stuff for $18. This adds cephalopods to your game. This will add reptiles and amphibians. This will add unique fantasy creatures. This will add a biomech, like frickin' lasers for your frickin' sharks, okay? And this is the guppy expansion pack. So we mentioned the guppies we started at the beginning. They're all the same. These are not the same, and they come with a genetic mutation that will stay with your fish the whole game long. So even when I'm a dolphin with all those stats, whatever my starting stat or bonus ability from my guppy was, I'm going to add that the whole game through.
Cool. Oh, there you go. That is...
And that will expand it from 2 to 3 players up to 2 to 6 players.
Okay. And do you have extra player mats that come with
I
as
do
well?
have extra player mats. Great question. We have extra player mats. They're like $3.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Well, that is Adapt. Check it out at Gen Con if you're here, or at retail stores, I assume, if people
Yeah, we're going to be hitting distribution in about a week or so.
Yep. Perfect. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.